Getting perspective can be a hard and bumpy road to travel. And some of us have traveled particularly bumpy roads to profound realizations. Paula Stone Williams came to a newly deepened understanding about who she was and what she could really expect from the world when Paul became Paula. In listening to her TED Talk, I found her funny, wise, profound without being pompous, a great speaker, and an even better teacher. And she talked about how she learned that just being a good guy, it was just the start, and not even a very big one. In other words, she began to learn more about herself and at the same time learning more about who Paul used to be.
I was building my new life, and I became one of three co leaders of a new, young, growing nonprofit. We each had our areas of responsibility, and our startup was thriving. But then one day, one of my coworkers came to me, one of my co-leaders, and she said, "So on paper it says that we're co-equal leaders, but in reality it doesn't really work out that way. In reality, your opinion wins every single time." Now, some of that is because I need to step up. I understand that, but some of that is because your opinion wins every single time. And somewhere way down deep inside, I knew she was right. So I had brought my privilege with me. I was traveling a lot all around the United States and Europe speaking, and there were times that people had to pick up the slack for me at home, but that was okay because I had decades of experience in the field. My contribution was important. It was still all about me, all about my work, my agenda, just like when I was a guy. And it's not the person I wanted to be. And I was lost, really lost.
You know, when we talk about self awareness and emotional intelligence, we sometimes forget to talk about learning about our past selves so that we can better prepare for our future selves. And getting better at self awareness also means really digging deeply into what kind of person we were. Taking a good, hard, sometimes painful look at what kind of person we weren't. It means being willing to look at our less wonderful versions of ourselves straight in the eye and paying attention to the consequences and of the actions of the person that we were, good or bad, good or cringy. And sometimes, after taking a bit of time to come to terms with this newly robust image of ourselves, well, then it's time to commit. Determine what it is you're going to stop doing going forward. And this is hard for me, I admit. What you're going to start trying to do going forward.
And you say, "But I'm not a CEO. What can I do?" You know, one single thing would make a huge difference, guys. If in all of your interactions with women, you would assume that a woman knows what she's talking about and treat her accordingly, it would go a very long way. Yeah. Yep, that plus stop interrupting us, really. Just stop interrupting. Just stop. Men interrupt women twice as often as they interrupt other men. But
Self awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence, but it doesn't stand on its own. Self awareness that begets action, now that's progress. This video review of Paula Stone Williams' TED Talk was brought to you by the Leadership Driven Project Management Academy. We have a group on Facebook. It would be great to see you there. I'm Kimi Hirotsu Zimski. Thanks for joining us.